Hello everybody, and today I have a big announcement video I want to make. There are some big changes coming to the channel for the foreseeable future, and I just want to let you all know that this is pre-recorded, so what I'm about to say won't be affected by what happens later tonight. So, to start things off, I'll be ending my Fixing Shiny series, as I'm just not enjoying it. It was a fun idea, but I just haven't enjoyed making the edits and the scripts for the video, so I'll be ending it. I know it hasn't been long, but I just wanted to let you all know. And now for the big news. You might have been able to piece things together recently, but I'm going to stop shiny hunting. I wanted to let you all know that, again, this is pre-recorded, so if I lose to Goodnight, that he had no effect, and if I beat him or neither of us win the shiny, I'll be stopping after I win or lose the Forgotten Shiny League. This idea has been dawning on me for the last couple of months, and I've given it a lot of thought. Forgotten Shiny League was my last chance to relight the spark I once had, but it's not happened. With all the bad things that happen, it's almost as if it's a bad omen, and that I should probably be stopping. Now, you might be wondering how I lost my spark. I've almost always had that spark, always been never give up, never surrender, and I mean, there's a couple factors, but the first one was Sword and Shield. It really affected how I view Pokemon and the Pokemon Company, in all aspects of Pokemon, to be honest. I felt lied to and kind of betrayed, and without any new hunting methods, Sword and Shield to me was just a failure of a game, and it's just brought me disappointment throughout the series, and I'm not as optimistic for the future if they aren't going to be making changes. So I would say that's probably the first factor. It's not the biggest reason. It's not like, oh, Sword and Shield is the reason, but yeah. The second factor was probably Poiple. 11,178 soft resets in over a year of hunting. It really starts to drain you, and when you see other hunts like Onyx and Deerling that give me similar struggles for being long, it's painful. These Deerling and Onyx, they're 1 in 512. The fact that both of them are over 1,000, Deerling is almost 3 times over odds, and Onyx was like 6 times over odds. I know I had the 3 Boulders, but still it's insane considering that I had other hunts as well. I was doing the Friends Safari and I didn't find any shinies. It's just, it's sometimes draining and disappointing, especially when you see other people getting shinies. I mean, I'm not upset or mad at them, but it's just like, you kind of look at my own luck and, it's just not been great. And, yeah. I typically have bad luck, so it's not like, oh, this is just me going through a phase of a drought. No, I'd say about half of my Pokemon, especially the beginning half of the Journey to 100 Live Shinies, was either over odds or just barely under. We had 1 or 2 that were fast, but the majority were pretty far into the hunts, so yeah. The third factor probably was the Journey to 100 Live Shinies. It's kind of my own fault on that end, but setting a goal for yourself and then having that goal take 2 years to make, and then after that finally finishing that goal, 2 years of almost non-stop effort, it kind of gives you an empty feeling of, what do I do now? You work so hard and you stream so much and you just keep going for it. No matter how many times you go over odds, no matter how many hunts you do, you just keep going, and then you get to 100 Live Shinies, and it's, then what? Because it had always been, alright, I'll get this shiny and then I'll go for that shiny. And now it's like, well, I've got Poiple now, it's 100, now what? So, yeah, I just didn't really know what to do next, and I've been streaming a lot of other games to kind of fill in that time, and I would say that led to the fourth factor, which was between Ty and Minecraft. Ty really solidified the idea in my mind, but Minecraft was what really started to it, and it's that they really reminded me of how much more fun it was to play so many other games than just Pokemon and just shiny hunting specifically. Like, when I was younger, I had so many games, and it's so weird to think that, I'd play like Mario Galaxy for a week and then I would stop playing it for like a month just to play other games, and I would come back to it. Now it's just like, shiny hunting, shiny hunting, shiny hunting. Occasionally, anytime I get free chances, I played Breath of the Wild. I played Ty, but that was a live stream series. There haven't been as many games I've got to play or go back to play, and that's partly why I wanted to start up the stream series. It's just because I wanted to go back and I wanted to kind of relive that joy. And the fifth reason also made me wonder, like, why did I stop? What really changed? And I remember that I for about 6.5 years almost non-stop shiny hunting. Like the first 3 years of those 6.5 weren't non-stop, but past that it pretty much has been almost non-stop, where I've only taken 1 or 2 breaks in the, when I say breaks, I mean big breaks like a month, but I've taken small breaks like a week, or if I was on vacation I didn't hunt, but there's also kind of led to the other aspect of it of just kind of, always feeling that need that, oh, once this vacation's over I have to hunt, and that kind of just, it's not fun. And when I've been doing it for over 6.5 years, I have over 200 shinies, probably maybe closer to 300, but I don't know about that, probably somewhere in the middle of that, and I'm not including the wormhole shinies there, so it kind of makes each shiny less and less special. I know almost my entire viewer base watches me shiny hunt, but I can't do it as much as I used to. I'm not saying that I'll never hunt again, but I just want to take a step back to when I played X and Y, which is then the next reason. When I hunted back then, the first year of the almost non-stop, it's not like I hunted every day, and I have more recently it's been like hunt and then I know what I'm hunting next, hunt and then I know what I'm hunting next, and sometimes I even have 3 Pokemon that I know I'm gonna hunt, so it's almost as if I have no freedom. I feel like I have to do it because I've set that schedule. Back in X and Y, it was not like that. I saw a Pokemon, I wanted to hunt it, and then I hunted it. And then until I wanted to hunt again, I didn't. I hunted Froakie, and then I waited, I don't know, 2-3 months before I started a real hunt again. I don't really include chain fishing because that's insanely easy, but you kind of get the idea. It's kind of draining, and sometime in the middle of my streaming career, I don't remember when it was, I kind of had that, I think it was after Dialga, it really, really changed things. Dialga was the first shiny I had gotten off camera that wasn't wormhole or chain fishing since I started streaming back on my old channel, and it kind of made me think, well, like, now what? I found a shiny off camera and it felt emptiness where I had to stream it. I mean, I like streaming it so I could relive the moment, but then it's like, well, I have to stream. And that kind of made me kind of question a few things. And then I was going to go on vacation. I'm like, oh, I'm going to bring my DS and hunt. And then I was like, wait, but it wouldn't be on camera. And then it reinforced the idea of shiny hunting being a chore and something I couldn't just do to have fun. I had to stream it. I know that never was a thing, but that's what it started to feel like. That's what shiny hunting became to me, something I do as a stream and less as something I do for fun. So, yeah. There used to be that spark where I just wanted to hunt, and I lost that during my recent hunts, and I've been forcing myself to hunt, and I really just want to be playing other games at this point. I mean, there was this point where I was supposed to be hunting Latios right before the competition, and I just couldn't muster up any energy. I just kept playing Minecraft because that was fun. That's what I wanted to do. And I just didn't really, no one seemed to mind, so I was just like, alright, keep playing Minecraft. And, that's about more or less what I wanted to say. I've been talking for a lot. So, yeah, I mean, I want to thank everyone that's been with me this whole time. If you don't want to be subscribed anymore because you wanted to be watching this Shiny Hunter, I completely understand. I'd probably do the same thing if I was in your shoes. If there was only one reason I was subscribed to that person and they said, oh, I'm not going to do that one thing. And I mean, I understand. I want to thank you guys for being here when I was doing it because it does mean a lot to me. And yeah, I just want to let you all know that I'm not completely giving up on shiny and hunting, and I'm not giving up on Pokemon. Like, I'm just gonna hunt when I want to hunt. So if I don't want to hunt for like 2 months, You know, if for whatever reason I have this super big spark where I want to shiny hunt 10 Pokemon in a row, then that's how it's gonna be. But I'm not gonna just hunt to hunt anymore. And don't get me wrong, I'm not giving up on Pokemon either. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be looking towards the future of the Pokemon Company for a while. I mean, the DLCs to me aren't what I want to be seeing, so yeah, I would say that it's kind of been draining, and I really want to start expanding the games I play. So yeah, I think the only real change that's going to affect is I'm probably not going to be doing another Nuzlocke alongside with the Soul Link. And it's not because I've given up on Nuzlocks. I love Nuzlocks. They're really fun to me. You probably also saw that recently I've been getting bored of normal Nuzlocks, so I've been doing randomizers. So I'll probably do a randomizer maybe in the middle part of the Soul Link, or after it's finished. I might start another one, but I want to spend the rest of my time just playing other games. And maybe I'll do even a uploaded series on a different game, like Strikers. I might finally commit to doing the hard mode or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what else to say here. It's still my favorite series, and it's still gonna have all those childhood memories. So it's not like I'm gonna ditch it now just because of shiny hunting. But yeah, thank you once again to everyone who's been watching. And just to summarize, shiny hunting just hasn't been fun for me anymore, and I want to move on to more variety content, I guess. So yeah, I hope to see you all stay in the community. If you want to keep up to date and you're really for this change, I have a Twitter and a Discord. I'm reopening them for people to follow and join, just because I think it's better for you guys to stay active and then understand what I'm doing, especially when it's not going to be set shiny hunting anymore. So thank you all for watching. That's all I gotta say for now.